Good morning, everybody. Catmatt here. I have not been fishing for probably a month. Uh, since uh, the winter bite when the fish were schooled. The fish have come out of them schools now. I'm assuming I've got 45-degree water temperature, but I have not fished in a month. So I'm out here on the Mississippi, and I'm going to start looking for some fish up here. I haven't even wetted a line yet, but I'm gonna just mess around with GNS cheese bait first of all, um, which is a good way to find fish. And I assume they should be hitting it pretty good once I find them. What I'm starting with is I'm gonna let you see. So the situation we have here is we have high water. The Rock River is already coming down uh, off the crest. It's dropping. The Mississippi is still coming up. So I chose to come here today and fish the rising water instead of the fallen water on the Rock River. Um, but what I was looking for is some of these areas that kind of have a little bit of a block from the current, a place where bait might gather, and a place where they can come right up in some shallow, flat type areas and kind of feel that sun hitting the bottom. And this is kind of a mud flat here. And anytime you have water up into the grass, it just seems really good. There seems to be bugs, which attract bait, which attract fish. So I am sitting in 3.4 feet of water. It drops off to 11 about 30 feet that way off the ledge. If I don't do so well here, it's still got quite a bit of movement in here. I'm going to move down and I'm going to at least 2 or 3 anchors in this area here. Just make sure there's no fish here. That's another reason why GNS cheese bait is so good to find fish. Even if you're not right on them, they once they scent trail this bait, they'll come to it. So good way to find out if you're in a good area. So with all that nonsense being said, I am going to get ready and do some fishing here. Nothing like that first fresh sniff of GNS cheese bait in the morning. GNS cheese bait's really catching on fire too. It's always been in our area. People have always known. But to see it starting to get attention across the country, people are starting to understand now how good this bait can be, and not just for little bitty fish, because that was the problem. People only thought you were going to catch 2 and 3 pound fish on cheese bait, and granted, you're fishing a big tournament. I haven't seen too many 60, 70, 90 pounders caught on it, but seen a lot of really nice fish caught on it. Anyway, we're channel cat fishing. We ain't necessarily always looking to catch 10 and 15 pound channel cats. We're looking to have a little bit of fun, looking to catch some fish to eat, and there is no better bait for that. So with that being said, I'm going to stop running my mouth. I've got one bait rigged up, or one pole rigged up here already, so I'm going to get in the water while I sit here and tie some other dip bait rigs up. All you knuckleheads can kind of watch. By the time I get some other poles rigged up and in the water, we should probably have an idea of whether we got some channel cats moving around on this flat, or if we don't. .45-degree water again. Bait's going to stick real good. You're going to want to have it a little on the runnier side, just a little. Let it kind of harden just a little bit when it hits, because it's going to harden a little bit when it hits the water. Got these beautiful mad cats. God, they're beautiful. Got the black mamba line. I've been fortunate, you know. I've used a lot of frickin' cool rod and reels and stuff in my life. I've been very, very fortunate. And there's been several along the way that you almost hate to get them dirty, but it is what it is. So we're going to be fishing fairly calm waters today, at least to start off with. So I like to keep these dip bait rigs as light as I can, you know, obviously. But on the Mississippi River today, I'm just going to go safe than sorry, because I'm assuming I will get into a little bit more current than this at times. So I am going to probably run some 2s. 2 ounces is going to be pretty much what the doctor ordered. And of course, everything I'm pulling out of the old Jucket bucket is 3. So I'll tell you what, we're getting there. You sucker. And there we go. Still disorganized. Said it's the first trip of the year, or again, it's been not the first trip of the year, but the first time I've been out in a long time, and had a very eventful past few weeks, to say the least. So all I'm doing, and I know you've seen this before. I mean, I'm just running a Carolina, a 2-ounce no roll, nice little Mad Cat swivel. Yeah, nice dip bait rig. Got a lot of geese around. I don't know if you can hear them or not. Geese are everywhere. Well, a couple pulls in the water, we'll see what happens. I took this and I threw it straight out, almost over to the edge of the flooded grass. And because of the current, you know, it's just kind of slowly moving it down and stopping, moving down. So you can do that with cheese bait. I know you're thinking, well, it'll all rinse off right away, but believe me, it'll work. So right now, all you're trying to do is stick and move to find fish anyway, right? So that pole's been in the water, I don't know, I ain't keeping track, 6 or 8, 10 minutes, I don't know, which is about time to bring it in and freshen it up. But the fact that it hasn't been hit, and I've drifted this one all the way down through there and it hasn't been hit, that doesn't mean that there's not fish here or that there might not be fish here later or whatever. That's just telling me I'm going to move on. Everybody's different. You know, if I was fishing with cut bait and things along them lines, you know, I'd probably sit a little longer. Okay, that's good for me. Did you ask 100 different guys how they'll do this? You'll probably get 100 different answers. I want to show you this now. This bait drifted probably 40, 50 yards in pretty heavy current for 5-7 minutes, and it's still got plenty of bait on it. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but you're talking about catfish. They don't need a ton, so it was doing its job. Every time it'll bounce, it's going to release a little scent and going to help you out. We got a lot of ground to cover today. I'm going to make a bunch of these little videos, and hopefully we will be finding some fish soon, so stick with me here on YouTube. Please like and subscribe if you would. We'll see you soon. All I got to do is figure out how to stop this. That sun. Maybe you can't even see, I don't know.